In this video, I will provide you with strategies that will help you work on your toddler's talking abilities. Teaching a toddler with autism to talk requires patience and individualized approach that takes into account their individual needs and challenges. It is important to note that every child is unique, and what works for one child may not work for another. Here are some strategies for teaching language skills to toddlers with autism. First, create a communication-rich environment. Surround the child with language-rich and stimulating environments. Provide plenty of opportunities for them to observe and interact with others. For example, parents and caregivers organize the playroom with various play stations. Each station is designed to engage children in different activities such as building blocks, pretend play, art and craft, reading corner, and others. At the reading corner, children are surrounded by age-appropriate books. Parents and caregivers take turns reading stories out loud to the child. They encourage discussions about the characters, plot, and illustrations, helping the child build vocabulary and comprehension skills. In the pretend play station, children engage in role-play activities. Parents and caregivers join in the play, using rich language to describe scenarios and encourage imaginative conversation. For instance, during a pretend tea party, they may say, "Would you like some tea? It's so warm and delicious." Second, use visual support such as pictures, symbols, and labels to help the child understand and communicate. For example, the child struggles with verbal communication, so the parent provides a set of communication cards with pictures or symbols representing common needs and desire, such as eat, water, play, bathroom. The child can hand these cards to the parent to express their needs, making communication more effective. During playtime, the parent uses a choice board with images of different toys and activities that the child can choose and play with. This will allow the child to make choices and communicate their preferences. The parent places labels with words and corresponding pictures on the items around house, such as labeling the door with a picture of door and the word door. This reinforces vocabulary and object recognition. Third, use techniques like discrete trial teaching to teach specific vocabulary words, phrases, and communication skills. Reinforce correct responses with positive reinforcement. For example, on the table there are 3 distinct piles of items. A picture of ball, a picture of pizza, and a picture of water. Say the word clearly. Ball. The therapist's tone and facial expressions are engaging and enthusiastic. The therapist prompts the student to respond. The student can either say the word ball or touch the correct responding picture card. If the child responds correctly, the therapist offers praise and positive reinforcement in form of tickles or hugs. Then the therapist repeats this process several times for each word, using different items and reinforcing correct responses. Fourth, use augmentative and alternative communication. For children who struggle with verbal communication, consider introducing AC tools such as picture exchange system, communication boards, or electronic devices with speech output. For example, after assessment, the therapist creates a set of picture cards that represent common objects, actions, and desires such as eat, drink, play, water, and so on. The therapist models how to select a picture card and hand it to the communicational partner as they say the correspondent word, like eat. The therapist encourages the child to watch and imitate. Fifth and last, focus on joint attention and imitation. Help the child learn to engage in joint attention, where they share focus on an object or event with you. Encourage imitation by modeling simple actions, gestures, and sounds for the child to imitate. For example, the parents set up the train set in a quiet, well-organized room without distractions. They position themselves at the child's eye level for facilitating the eye contact and engagement. The parent begins by demonstrating the desired behavior. They pick up the train and make exciting expression and sounds while playing with it. They may say, "Look, choo-choo." The parent uses gestures and pointing to draw the child's attention to different elements of the train set. For instance, they may point at a colorful train and say, "Look at the red train." After pointing or making a statement, the parent waits for the child's response. They give the child time to process the information and decide whether to engage with the shared focus. If the child shows interest in a particular train or truck, the parent follows the child's lead by engaging with the same object. They may say, "You like the blue train? Let's play with it." As the child becomes more comfortable with joint attention, the parent gradually extends the duration of shared focus. They engage in longer interactions while continuously using gestures, expressions, and verbal cues to maintain the child's attention. These are only some of the numerous strategies for teaching a toddler to talk. There are many other methods to engage and motivate a child to use their language and speak. Please remember that each child is unique and flexibility in your approach is essential. Consult with professionals and adjust your strategies based on the child's responses and progress. I hope this video provided you with helpful strategies that will assist you in helping your toddler to talk. If you have any questions, make sure you type them in the comments below and I will do my best to get back to you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.